On July the 11th, the Preventive Response Group of journalists presented its report on the results of judicial proceedings of journalist Avaz Zeynalli in the press center of the Institute for Reporters' Freedom and Safety. The Preventive Response Group of journalists believes that the criminal case of the Khural newspaper editor-in-chief Avaz Zeynalli was falsified for political reasons. The investigation was biased, the court almost did not investigate the case, and the verdict was in fact a copy of the indictment. Member of the group Afgan Mukhtarli said Zeynalli's colleagues will step up efforts for his acquittal on the eve of the consideration of his cassation appeal and suggested to include the issue of Avaz Zeynalli's release into the agenda of the National Council. The journalist's lawyer Elchin Sadigov noted that a complaint had already been sent to the European Court of Human Rights over the journalist's illegal arrest and the searches done in his office and apartment, and unless the Supreme Court reversed the verdict, a complaint will be submitted to Strasbourg on the merits of the case. Investigative journalist Shafala Chobanoglu urged the government to stop its attempts to stifle the independent journalism. Tehran Information Agency Director Mehman Aliyev said an independent journalistic investigation confirmed that Zeynalli's case is politically motivated. The order to arrest Zeynalli came from the presidential administration and its head Ramiz Mediev. His arrest is a political retaliation for his criticizing and exposing high-ranking officials. The purpose of criminal prosecution of Zeynalli was to silence the media, said Aliyev. IRF's chairman Emin Husseinov said currently the country has more than 60 political prisoners, among whom there are 2 journalists and 7 human rights defenders. Husseinov called on the democratic community to unite their efforts for the freedom of journalists. Media Rights Institute Director Rashid Hajiliv said by arresting Zeynalli, the government cracks down on the freedom of speech in Azerbaijan as a whole. During the meeting, it was proposed to hold a picket on July the 22nd, National Press Day, with a demand to release Zeynalli and other journalists. Avaz Zeynalli was arrested in October of 2011 following a lawsuit brought by former MP Güler Ahmedova, who is now in prison over embezzlement. On March the 12th this year, Avaz Zeynalli was convicted of taking a large bribe, extortion, contempt of court, and tax evasion by the Baku Grave Crimes Court. The decision was later upheld by the Baku Appeals Court.